LEG's quote. Everyone has different opinions about things. Thus they just speak their minds. But all you need to see the difference between good and bad, light and wrong, light and darkness. So let the truth prevails.
A diverse landscape with mountainous terrain, coastal regions, and numerous islands, including a volcanic Jeju Island. A pleasant day to everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is episode 4 in my travel series. This time we are going to talk about South Korea, officially known as the Republic of Korea. In this video, we are going to talk about its geography, location, history, culture, government, economy, major cities, tourist attractions, its cuisine, people, environment. So stick around until the end of this video. South Korea is located in East Asia. It constitutes the southern half of the Korean peninsula, and it borders North Korea along the Korean Demilitarized Zone, with the Yellow Sea to the west and the Sea of Japan to the east. It has a population of 51.7 million as of 2025, half of which live in the Seoul metropolitan area. The other major cities include Busan and Daegu. The official language is Korean. The currency is South Korean won. The government is Democratic Republic with the president as the head of state. The culture and traditions of South Korea is like the Hangul Day, which celebrate the creation of Korean alphabets on October 9. Koreans are born as 1-year-old and gain a year every Lunar New Year. Bowing. A common respectful greeting, deeper bows, shown more respect. Kimchi, fermented spicy cabbage, a staple side dish. Technology and economy of South Korea. Tech giants like Samsung, LG, Hyundai, and Kia are located in South Korea. South Korea has the fastest internet in the world, and it's also known as the Esports capital. Seoul is also known as the plastic surgery capital of the world, where a lot of people do plastic surgery. High smartphone use. Over 95% of adults own smartphones in South Korea. South Korea performs well in metrics of education, human development, democratic governance, and innovation. Its citizens enjoy one of the world's longest life expectancies and access to some of the fastest internet connection speeds and densest high-speed railway networks. Since the turn of the 21st century, the country has been renowned for its globally influential pop culture, like K-pop, particularly in music, TV dramas, and cinema. A phenomenon referred to this as the South Korean wave, or a soft power. South Korea is a member of OECD's Development Assistance Committee, the G20, the IPEF. The economy of South Korea is mixed, and its economy is the 12th largest by nominal GDP and the 14th largest by GDP purchasing power in the world, identifying as one of the G20 major economies. It is a developed country with a high-income economy, and it's the most industrialized member of the OECD. South Korean brands such as LG Electronics and Samsung are internationally famous and garnered South Korea's reputation for its quality electronics and other manufactured goods. Its massive investment in education has taken the economy from mass literacy to a major international technological powerhouse. The country's national economy benefits from a high-skilled workforce and is among the most educated countries in the world, with one of the highest percentages of its citizens holding a Tier 3 education degree. South Korea's economy was one of the largest, fastest growing from the early 1960s to the late 1990s. Let's talk about the tourism in South Korea. In this year, 2025, South Korea aims to attract more than 18 million foreign visitors, a 13% increase from the previous year, with a focus on revitalizing inbound tourism to boost the local economy and capitalize on the growing popularity of Korean culture. South Korea's tourism is driven by many factors, including the prominence of Korean pop culture such as K-pop music and the television dramas known as the Korean Wave or Hallyu has gained popularity throughout East Asia. Despite of being a prosperous country, high income population, and a developed country, South Korea is expected to face several significant social challenges in 2025, many of which stem from long-standing structural issues. For example, aging population and declining birth rate. South Korea has the lowest fertility rate in the world, 0.72 in 2023 and possibly even lower in 2025. Rapid aging by the strained pension, healthcare, and labor markets, with over 20% of the population are over 65 years old. Even the government introduced more aggressive incentives, just like cash bonuses, housing support, but the cultural and economic barriers, high childcare cost, work-life imbalance still persists. Youth unemployment and economical polarization. Despite economic growth, quality jobs for young people, leading to fierce competition for cooperation and public sector roles, many youths still face challenges with high housing costs and limited upwards mobility. Rising cost of living and houses crisis. Seoul's housing prices remain among the world's most unaffordable, super expensive, pushing younger generations into smaller cities or abroad. High household debt, over 200% of disposable income, limits spending and economic growth. Mental health and social isolation. South Korea has one of the highest suicide rates in the world, especially among the elderly and the youth. Stigma around mental health care persists despite the government's efforts. Another social challenge South Korea is facing is the integration of immigrants and the multiculturalism. As the workforce shrinks, reliance on foreign labor grows, but the discrimination against the migrant workers and the multicultural families remains in the society. Social cohesion challenges may arise if integration policy of the government fail. Technology and privacy concerns. Rapid AI and the digital transformation could displace traditional jobs, raising fears of unemployment. Surveillance and data privacy issue may spark debates over the government's overreach. South Korea has one of the strictest visa policies in the world, especially in East Asia. The citizens of certain countries in Asia and Africa cannot obtain a tourist visa to enter South Korea. From these certain Asian and African countries, they can only obtain business or employment visa unless they have a sponsorship letter from someone inside the country. My passport is also one of the weakest in the world. So about 9 years ago, the first time when I visited South Korea, when I landed at the airport, they interrogated me inside the immigration office for about an hour. They just asked me that what am I doing here in this country, and for how long I'm going to stay here, if I have the exit plane ticket or not, and all the other documents which prove that I will leave this country. So according to my experience, it was not so pleasant journey, but I made it, and then finally they allowed me to enter the country. But I only stayed for 1 week just to explore the city which I was landed, and after that I left the country. This mountain in this video, which I filmed back when I was in South Korea, it's called Hana Mountain, and on its name it has barbecue restaurants, mostly in East Asia, so you probably heard of that. Now let's take a look at some of the tourist attraction in South Korea. South Korea has a growing expat population, with nearly 2.5 million foreigners residing in the country, representing about 5% of the total population. Seoul is the popular destination, and the net migration rate has been increasing. In the past 2 decades, they have seen upward trend in the people deciding to move to South Korea, with the net migration rate standing at 0.39% per 1,000 people. South Korea is a safe country with a good healthcare system, but expats may face challenges like language barriers, particularly in medical contexts. A single expat can live expected to pay around 652,000 Korean won, which is about $560 per month. Foreigners moving to the country have their choice of paying extras and living expat-centric high-rises and compounds, or you can live on the outskirts of the city in more local communities, which is relatively cheaper than the downtown. Overall, South Korea is a must-visit country at least once in a lifetime for everybody. It's also good for those who wants to move to another country to have some experience and see another culture, and also wants to change their careers and yeah. Thanks for watching this episode, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, like and share with your friends. Until the next video, as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay awesome. See you in the next video.
This is what it takes, guys. I said it, this is what it takes, you. This is what it takes, guys.